Every day life's happening. Some days are more eventful. Others, living protected with insurance you can depend on changes your life for the better. We insure the people and things you care about. Not Agency. We'll help you find the right coverage so when life happens, you have the right insurance protection for your family and business. When life happens, live protected. Agency for all your insurance needs.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Tuesday, September the 6th. Hope you had a good Labor Day. It's good to be with you the day after that. I've got DIANA MOXON with us, Columbia Art League. Good to have you here, Ms. MOXON.
Good to be back, Paul.
And you got a new hip in there now, too,
I have.
right?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm very pro hip surgery these days.
It came waltzing in here. Last time you were here, you were limping in. Today,
Yeah.
you come dancing in.
I did, yeah.
So, but what's going on with the Columbia Art League?
Oh, we have my favorite show of the year on right now, Interpretations, which is the fourth year. It's the fourth iteration of it. And it's where we have 40 writers and 40 artists, each interpreting the other person's work. And so altogether, there's 80 works in the show, 80 pieces of writing, 80 pieces of art. And in each pair, one is the original, and that was sent to either the artist or the writer, and then they responded by using doing their interpretation of that piece of writing or that piece of art. And so you look around the gallery and it's just always so incredibly creative. And some of the bonding that goes on between the artists and the writers in terms of their artwork, because they don't speak to each other. They don't know who's had their work for the summer.
They don't?
They can't confer. It's not about a collaboration. It's about an interpretation.
Do they find out then?
Only when they came to the reception last week. So they don't know until the work goes up on the walls and everybody comes to the opening. So we just opened the show a few days ago.
What was the response? How did the people feel?
You know, it's great, and there are amazing friendships formed from interpretations, because if you've spent so much time working on a piece of writing or a piece of art, and someone else then does their interpretation, and they get you, and they feel your art, and they feel your passion, and they interpret it in a way that is very meaningful to you, or they've said things in their art form that you have not found the words for or not found the imagery for, it's a very, very powerful bond that forms. And so there are lovely friendships that come out of interpretations.
So how long will the show be running?
Oh, we're right at the beginning, so we've got a long way to go. So it's up through November the 4th, so a long time to come and see the show. But it's the kind of show that it takes a long while to get around, because there's a lot of things to read. 80 pieces of litter.
It's not something that you just pop in for a half an hour or so and you say, oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah, pop in for several half an hours, you know. So all the writings are 100 words or fewer. So that's one of the limitations, to keep it short, because people do have a limited attention span when there's 80 pieces in the gallery. But you do need to come in a couple of times to see the show.
All right. So it's running through November the
4th.
November the 4th. It's called Interpretations.
Interpretations 4, because this is the 4th year that we've done it.
Oh, Interpretations 4.
Right. And you can come to the gallery Tuesday through Friday, 11:30 till 6 p.m., or on Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay. And if people want more information on any of this, they can simply ring you up, can't they?
They can ring me up, Paul. 573-443-8838.
Okay, and on the web?
On the web, it is columbiaartleague.org, where they will also find, skipping ahead a little bit, the Boone County Art Show is coming up in the middle of October, and there will be the entry forms for artists interested in submitting to the Boone County Art Show.
That's where it's at the bank, right?
At Central Bank of Boone County, in the corner of 8th and Broadway. It's the weekend of the 14th to the 16th of October, so application forms will be on the
Okay, and then all the items will be in the bank. They lock up the money that day, and they put the artwork up. DIANA MOXON, thank you so much for coming by here. Columbia Art League, and good luck with that new hip of yours.
Thank you.
All right. Now, I want to introduce you to two ladies who were here today to talk about something that they care about a great deal. The group is called Moms Demand Action. And I've got Rosalie Metro, good to have you here, Rose, and Kristin Bowen. Pleasure to have both of you here. So what are you moms demanding action on?
So we are a nonpartisan grassroots group of American mothers demanding common sense solutions to America's problem of gun violence, which kills 90 people every day.
90 people every day are killed because of gun violence.
That's right.
So moms demand action are asking for what?
Well, we know, first of all, I want to add to what Rose said by pointing out also that we are a nonpartisan group in support of the Second Amendment. We just happen to believe that there's so much more that we can do and that
I
we should be doing.
understand. You're not advocating, and I think most people are not advocating taking guns away.
Absolutely.
Right. The
No.
Second Amendment is here to stay. What you're asking for is just common sense.
That's right, and I can give you an example. So Senate Bill 656 was passed by the legislature back in the spring, and it would have allowed permitless carry of concealed weapons. And Nixon vetoed this bill, and he was supported not only by Moms Demand Action, but also by groups like the Missouri Fraternal Order of Police. A lot of law enforcement opposed this bill, and many gun owners. So Moms Demand Action did a survey, and we found that 86% of likely voters support Missouri's current requirement that concealed carry holders should have a permit. And they found that 63% of people would be less likely to vote for their state senator if he or she voted to eliminate this requirement.
So there is going to be a veto override session coming up when?
September 14th is the veto override session in Jefferson City. It begins that morning, and Moms Demand Action, along with others of our supporters and other groups, are holding a big rally in Jefferson City that morning. And if any of your listeners are interested in joining us, we'd love to have them join us.
So what do they need to do if they want to come?
Well, they can find us online. They can join Moms Demand Action by going to momsdemandaction.org.
Now, do you have to be a mom?
No.
Okay.
No.
And you don't have to, you're not limiting it to just women.
No.
No.
We have lots
So-
of dads,
Okay.
grandparents.
However, as I was telling you before we came on, women have a way of getting things done that men can't for some reason. I don't know what it is, but I think women have this ability to push things through a lot of times that a man just can't find a way to. Maybe it's your negotiating skills, or maybe
Well,
it's that tenacity.
We know that moms are here to protect, our jobs at home and in the community are to keep our families safe, right? And we are passionate on this issue. We're volunteers, but we are passionate. And we need to go to Jefferson City and make sure our lawmakers hear us.
Give me those statistics again that you had with the survey.
So 86% of likely voters basically oppose SB 656. They support the current requirements in place that you have to have training and a permit to carry a concealed weapon. And 63% say they would be less likely to vote for their state senator if that person voted to eliminate the
So
requirement
have you
for a
let
permit.
the senators know?
We're letting them know right now through this show.
And
through
we're
many
asking
other
people
means.
to take action with us at the rally on the 14th.
Okay, so your rally will be when? We're just about out of time.
September 14th at Jefferson City, the Capitol
10 a.m.
Rotunda at 9:30 a.m. to come and get your free mom's t-shirt and rally with us for gun sense.
Thank you, ladies. Pleasure
Thank
having
you.
you here.
Thank you so much,
Okay,
Paul.
out of time for today. Tomorrow, Missouri Symphony Society and Nutrition and Dietetics. If there's something you'd like to hear or see, I'd love to hear from you. Drop me an email, pepperp@missouri.edu. Bye-bye.